It's been a while, Jono.
It's been a while.
I'm still missing a tooth. Dentists, always in a rush to take your money, never in a rush to give you a tooth back. I wonder if anybody will notice.
I'll not point it out.
Bastard. And welcome to Beer and Breakfast. My name is Johnny.
And I'm Jono.
And it's been a little while. We've had 2 weeks off.
It seems a long time. But then again, that's it, we're unbeaten for 3 weeks.
Magic.
Come on, Blades.
We are staying up, so we are Oh, we're sponsored by Jono.
Glistening Kicks, giving your kicks new life.
And of course, the amazing Waverlets, making property easy. Where can you find this as an audio podcast, Jono?
Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and Spotify.
He's nailed it. Nailed it.
Like pressure and all. Forgot about that.
Nailed it like the fucking Romans. Anyway, let's see what we've got coming up this week.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
We'll be getting the Blades fans previews.
A look at Fulham.
Kenneth's Corner.
This or that.
Predictions for the weekend.
And plenty more.
So, of course, the last game we played, Bournemouth, Bournemouth. I really thought we'd keep that win.
So
it was horrible.
Good and all. It was just from their penalty miss, for us going 2-0 up.
That would have been.
Oh, we were just.
That one of the best penalty misses I've seen all season.
Oh, brilliant! That was.
We collapsed and we didn't win, but at least we didn't do a Luton.
Yeah, that's a major collapse.
Oh,
worse than bridging America.
Whoopsie! I'm keeping that in.
Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know why I said that.
You're just trying to get me to laugh so people will see me miss the tooth. A lot of people blaming Wilder.
Listen, the substitutions didn't go according to plan. The substitutions that came on didn't play well. I think Asula was very lazy.
Problem is, though, a lot of them were enforced.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were enforced and they just didn't... The players that came on just weren't up to speed at all. I mean, Bernie probably his best game this season.
One of, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And
against
if that was him all season, I'd be saying, yeah, I need to sign him. We need to sign him. So,
but Bernie still needs to get further up pitch and stop being a midfielder. But he holds the ball up well. Who was he flicking it onto?
But he did do well in midfield against Bournemouth.
That was my next point. Against a team like Bournemouth, you don't mind it. But other games where you want to be more attacking, let's say, like where you want to go for the throw,
he just bullied them. He wouldn't ball back well. It were a nuisance to him.
Yeah.
And Asula was just nowhere near.
And he had
his level at
Bertrand Diaz there to lay it onto.
But yes, he was absolutely. He was panting at half time, though, weren't he? So
yeah, but he just come back from an injury, like a water mouth.
It does wind me up that a professional footballer who's on thousands of pounds a week can't last 90 minutes. It does go through me.
How long do you last, Jono?
I could play 90 minutes.
I'm on about other things.
For that price, I'll play 4 days straight.
I'm sure your missus will be thrilled. No, for me, McAtee looked shit when he came on. Not shit, he looked bullied when he came on.
Yeah, it's as though they went up for that game. They were happy watching it from sidelines. It's as though they didn't really want to come on.
Bournemouth, for all, they used to be touted as like a nice team. Like a really nice team. They played nice little football. Whereas now they're a bit of a bully team. They're more like the League One days.
I think we did a lot of play acting as well. Played them at their own game.
Yeah, because Solanke's a fuck it is.
Yeah, I mean, they are renowned for it, especially against us at Bramall Lane.
Yeah. Solanke's, I hate him, but I'd love him to play for us. He'll kick you up in air, and then if you breathe on him, he falls down and he's dead.
He gets right under your skin, doesn't he? But you don't mind that if he's your player.
No. To see him miss a penalty and have a goal disallowed were hilarious, though.
Good night, all things, and, well, not for Dida. Not really enjoyed, is there? But
not really.
It is a long drive.
Long drive on your own, missing a tooth. By the way, before anybody mentioned it, yes, I am aware my tooth is still missing. I'm awaiting an implant to be put in.
I don't notice, Paul.
Fuck! Yeah, Bournemouth, write it off, good point, I think. I would love to win before the game and I took a point.
Yeah, definitely.
Souza. Swowzer.
He's getting a lot of stick.
He's making himself hard to love.
Do you know what? I think a lot's been took out of this. I don't think he's meant to sound as arrogant as people are making out. It's hard to put it in words. He's not saying that he's good enough to be Brazil's squad. He's blaming it all on United because we're shit.
I pretty much did.
I don't think he meant it to be like that.
I didn't mean to not be too far, but it happened.
He's not meant it in that context of what he said for me.
If he was playing like he did in the game versus Luton, not as many people would have a problem with what he said.
Yeah.
But he's not. The Brazilian, Ben Osborne. 1 or 2 good games followed by 6, 7 bad ones.
Yeah, he's had his one good game now against Luton, so... But yeah, if he can get some consistency, fair enough. But yeah, Sousa's, he's not done himself any favours, no. Definitely not. I don't think he meant to come across like that. Maybe his other players will probably think he's a bit arrogant and stuff. It just might not go well for him.
It's disappointing. I think is the key aspect of this.
I don't think he meant to offend anybody or...
Be a dickhead. For me, Sousa... Potential's there. I love his grit sometimes, but at other times it really frustrates me. You see his Brazilian skill against Bournemouth, where he's kind of like, "Huh? I've still got more." Oh, fucking
he didn't mean that. Definitely didn't mean that.
Real funny though.
I think I said that with a bit of Brazilian skill, ain't it? So
anyway, we've said all we want about Bournemouth. It's been a long 2 weeks, so do you know what I've missed? The opinions from the other Blades fans. Let's go get them.
So after international break, which has been enjoyable, we get back to the shit. Don't hold out any hope against Fulham. They've impressed me. They play some good football. Mullered Man U. Should have won at Wolves, mullered them. So I see us losing, to be honest. I think it'll be 3-1 to them. Be interested to see what players we've got back, what we've got out. But I still can't wait for the end of the season. Up the Blades.
Alright, so this Saturday, Fulham at home. Nice easy game against Fulham. The same Fulham that just brushed past Spurs with a 3-0 victory in their previous game, obviously about 8 years ago, before this international break, whenever that was. Really looking forward to Saturday, to be fair. Probably because I'm not going. So, there we go. It's got to be close to getting relegated surely now, aren't we? Come on, just get that R on and let's just get on the beach. The beach being Cleethorpes with a flipping rusty needle on there.
Today, as of the day of filming, we've got the season ticket prices.
Yes.
And I've got a question for you before you make your points.
Oh.
Do you know what question has been on this channel?
Oh, a game off. This or that.
This is This or That, the world's favourite game show, the universe's favourite game show. Jono's favourite game.
Of all time.
Of all time. Fuck Monopoly, fuck Mousetrap, This or That.
Oh, I do like Mousetrap.
You fucking would. You're a complicated bastard, John. Anyway, I'm going to go first. I'm going to give you the paddles of destiny. And I'm going to ask you, season ticket prices, good or bad? Were they right to put them up?
This is an hard one, this, because I could put them both up.
Well, you can only pick one, mate.
Yes, I think the price...
No, you got to pick one.
All right, yeah, price is right. You look at everybody else's and you just think, fuck, we're not doing too bad. All right, it's been a shambles of a season, and to be fair, they should have probably froze prices, but we just can't complain at that price compared to everybody else. So I think we'll probably still be one of the cheapest in Championship. Look at us neighbours, and they're paying 200 quid more than what we're paying, and they could be playing League One football. It's disappointing that they've put it up after this season, but someone's got to pay for a new training ground, haven't they? So yeah, it's still a fair price. I can't grumble. At least this time they gave people more time to get the early bird price, other than last time when I think it was about a week. So yeah, we've got till 1st of May. You've got your option of 3 months from PayPal. What I'm not very happy about is the no season cards anymore.
Oh, we'll get on to that.
Johnny, do you agree? Are the prices for the season tickets okay? Oh, I had a feeling you were going to say that.
With a few caveats.
Oh, right, so yeah.
Caveats are different. You can have some caveats, but
just because it sounds posh doesn't mean it's right.
My point still points to no.
I don't even know what caveats mean.
I'm at a no. There are some good things that go with it, but overall it's a no.
Okay.
That's what caveat means.
There you go, children.
Westfield Secondary School education. That's just fine. No, they should have frozen. We froze them last year when we went up, didn't we?
I think it went up a little bit.
For renewal?
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
Pretty sure frozen. Anyway, before that, froze.
Yeah, it was frozen for a good 4 or 5 years before that.
We've just
they went up last year.
We're having a shambolic season. If by a miracle we stay up, I'm happy with it. We probably won't.
We know we won't.
Probably. They should have frozen them again, from my view. I get it.
I'm not going to disagree.
One thing I'm going to say, it's going to push a lot away these tourist fans. People have got season tickets because we're in the Premier League. Whoopie-doopie-doo. Fuck off. Do one, you atmosphere-killing cunts. And all these people who want a drum there, it'll drive them away. Fuck off, do one. And it'll come back to the ones that are going to every away game, even though we're bottom of the league. The ones who are trying to get an atmosphere going. And they'll be back in the ground.
Yeah.
And that, for me, is a bonus. So that's one of the caveats. The other one is, I get it, we've got new training ground to play for, we need some money. We're going to save a lot of money by all players we're going to be missing. So what's point in fucking pre-season ticket cards up? For me, it's not too bad. I don't agree with it. It could be worse. But I still think it should have been frozen. But, as you said, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, if it's £22 it's gone up from last season.
Which isn't too bad, yeah. It's still a no. I still think it should, on principle. It's more principle.
It's just this season's just been a shambles, and you just think they'd a reward for continual support. Yeah, I can understand that, but yeah, I think we've just got to look at the overall price and compared to everybody else, we're not doing too bad for that price.
Yeah, but still no.
Yep.
Reward us for the fact that we sacked them.
Yeah, definitely.
How many home games this season have we shipped more than 5 goals?
I've lost count.
Exactly. So why are we putting prices up for that?
Because we get to see a lot of goals.
Great.
And there's an extra 3 matches as well.
Great. Yay.
4 matches.
Oh, fucking hell. We're going to stay up anyway, so it's just going to be the same amount. Anyway. Season cards. No more season cards. This is a fuck up.
Yeah, it's been massively brought up on Twitter, Facebook, or X, whatever you want to call it.
You should have the option to keep your previous
season definitely. Some people might prefer it on the phone. Me, I don't. I like having my season card. And if I am away and I want to give my card to somebody, it is my seat. I should be able to do that if I want to. Because I don't think you can have the option to screenshot this, because it is like using Apple Pay. You'll double click your side and you will buzz to get in. So I don't think there's an option of doing anything like that. As long as they come up with something where that you can pass this on. If you can't make a game and you could pass this on to a family or friend, to somebody you know who can't afford to go, there should be an option. If the option's there,
fair enough,
I'm on board with it. And as long as they actually work.
I don't have an issue with it being on the phone, but a lot of people do. And I'm going to stick up for them because I understand that. I do think there were teething problems, so having it round the ground is going to cause issue on that first game of the season, especially.
Yeah.
Look how many people can't get in on the fucking phone tickets before. For me, what if somebody got a smartphone?
Well, there is that option. If you haven't got a smartphone, they will give you some sort of other means to get in.
Like a season card.
It does say that.
Like a season card.
But it's other things as well, because if you're taking your young'un, you're taking your 5-6-year-old, they're not going to have a smartphone. So does that mean it's going to be on your phone? And sometimes when I go, my dad comes and our young'un comes. So my dad will take our young'un in early while I have an extra pint in pub. That means he's got to wait now, or I've got to go early.
Yeah.
Because it's on my phone.
Yeah.
It's just little niggly things like that. We might sound petty, like, but why try and fix something that's not broken? Everybody's happy with a season card. I've had the same one since they were brought out.
Yeah.
And it's never ever had a problem with it. So
it's gonna make it a nightmare when they're checking people like at the top of the thingies and all.
It won't surprise me if they ask everybody to send in a photo, so that your photo will come up when you scan it in.
Possibly. I don't know. I think it's going to cause more problems than what are even noticed out there. For me, it's no issue. I'm happy with it on my phone. I've got no problems with it.
Well, you've got about 7 charges in your pocket, aren't you? So
that's true, no. Yeah.
But yeah, we all know that mobile phones can play up at times. And
we will leave a link in the description where you can buy a portable power bank that's magnetic and sticks on the back of your phone. We won't take any money from it, but I use them. They're good. And if you're going to have to use your phone nowadays, there's the link. I don't know, go get it.
I thought you were going to have a Shoreham View one. Or
it's a lot more fucking cost than what it's worth.
Okay. I thought we got some bleeding merch then.
Fuck merch. I had to do a thing with Princess Trust when I was trying to market, like get some money to set this up to get some cameras before, but you had to line it up as a business. So I went and got some some t-shirts made as like proof of concept.
Like Shoreham View on it?
Yeah, it's Shoreham View, like life is better with a beard, and they were really fucking cack shirts, but they were funny.
I've never seen these.
They're out there somewhere. I'll get you one.
I want one.
If you got one, send a photo to John on Twitter. But yeah, I printed them just for solely fact I could get this Princess Trust grant and get some cameras and stuff. That was years ago. That was Shoreham View for the start.
Never seen them.
Since then, I'm not bothered about merch. I'd rather people use their money to go and buy like a retro Sheffield United shirt.
Fair play.
Exactly. Keep your money in your pocket. If you want to send in a super thanks and give some money to help us buy a beer and keep this wonderful thing going, that's wonderful. But anything above like merch prices, you keep it to yourself and go and spend it on something you like, you enjoy. Right, Forest points deduction. Should it be more?
I'm not arsed.
If
they're going to appeal it and probably get it offed anyway. So.
Well, that's the thing. Everton had 10, then it got deducted to 6.
Yeah.
So give Forest 6. Why 4?
I'm not up on all this rule breaking stuff, but if they broke a rule,
punish them.
Don't take points off them unless you're 100% sure.
I mean, that's now all clubs have voted to take away FFP, or change the rules behind it for next season.
That surprised me though. That, to be fair,
it doesn't surprise me. Cause look at all fucking cheek of Bournemouth, cheek of fucking Forest and shit like that. Burnley to vote against giving more money to EFL. Cheek of it. The fucking
when they've been here that
cheek.
much time.
Scumbags, a lot of them. Scummy clubs full of scummy fucking people. Liverpool, shocker.
Leicester's are in a bit of a pickle, aren't they, at the moment and all?
Nah, fuck Leicester. Don't like Leicester. I liked them that one year. For me, it's scummy. Man United didn't vote against giving more money to EFL, neither did Man City.
Fair play, son.
It's teams like Chelsea and your Liverpools, you arrogant cunts. You Forests. I don't know if Arsenal voted for it against it, I can't remember. But anyway, for me it's shit. But the points deduction itself, it's not enough. It should be. They're making it up as they go along, and that's my problem with it.
I can get 110. All right, it got down to 6, but then Forest 4. Luton will be buzzing.
Yeah, so are we.
Do you know what? We've still got no chance of stopping up.
Everton's going to get a further points deduction, and we're going to stay up.
Why would Everton get a further points deduction when they've just had?
Because they've got another charge. They're still waiting to find out if they're going to be punished for it.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for these
Forest, Everton and Burnley going down.
Breaking.
Forest, Everton and Burnley going down. Right, shall we move on to more fan predictions?
It's not 3 weeks already, is it? Jesus Christ, gotta go back. Hey up, some fancy shops here. Coupled with an airport that might reopen in about 30 years, we're bound to find a new owner now, aren't we? A fancy bag shop and a fancy shop seemingly selling some yards. Don't know what anyone want one of them. Anyway, so yeah, back again. Like I say, 3 weeks. it's gone, hasn't it? It's flown that. Time flies been having fun or not getting smashed every week. So, yeah, Fulham, I think. So, yeah, playing them, lose to them. What more is to say, really?
Back at it then, into a home match against Fulham after a nice little break where we've not had weekends ruined. It's been nice to just, you know, just enjoy your weekends. Just not be took the piss out of for a week. It's been quite nice, but yeah, back into it against Fulham, which, you know, that fixture, looking a few weeks ago, I looked at it and thought, you know, that's a chance to get another 3 points before the end of the season. And then they go and smash someone 5-0 in the last game. Was it Spurs? Something like that. I think they played an alright team and smashed them 5-0. So yeah, my hopes aren't high. It says a lot when you're hoping that some of their players have come back from international break injured. It sounds like Baldock got taken off for Greece, which isn't great, but yeah, let's just hope that we can do something. Obviously, season ticket prices this morning, it'll be $513, I think, for me to renew, where as opposed to the $490 last year for an extra like 4 fixtures or something. Yeah, arguably a more enjoyable league than the Championship, so I'll probably be renewing. I'm having to try and talk my mate into it. He's not too convinced after how much he's hated most games this season, but you know, it's difficult to look past that and think, you know, hopefully going to be towards the end, towards the top end of the league next year and hopefully fighting for sort of playoff positions. Yeah, it's hard to see that coming when it's been like a season it has, but yeah, right, Saturday, Fulham at home. Come on, boys, please.
Oh, international break. I used to hate international breaks when United were good, but look at me now. I'm in my PJs, stress-free. 3 weeks without a game, 3 weeks without seeing my team lose. I'm watching Wales. You know, football's good again because United don't exist. Yeah, what a wonderful time we've had in these past 3 weeks. But Saturday is looming, unfortunately, and it's like going back to work, isn't it? When you've had a long time off and you get to that final weekend, you're going, oh God, you know, a couple of days. You know, I'm going to try and enjoy the next couple of days, but gotta go back to work on Monday. And that's what it's a bit like with United. Gotta go back to Lane on Saturday and go and watch us lose again. And I'm going to be one of those. Like when we're like 1-0 down after 15 minutes, I'm going to be going, this time last week, I was just watching the final score with Jason Mohammed and had no worries at all. And now I'm sat here miserable, wondering whether we're going to lose 5 or 6-0. But life carries on. Life carries on. Life is relentless. The scythe is remorseless.
Do you know, we've been talking about obviously the Forest points deduction and the Everton points deduction and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why we even had an opinion, because there's only one man whose opinion matter.
Do we have to?
It's time for Kenneth's Corner.
Don't stop moving, baby, on it, driving crazy.
Kenneth, does the Forest situation give us hope?
Have I done Ralph Minch?
Cheers. Cheers, Kenneth.
It's good of him to come in even on his sick bed, isn't it? Got no final thoughts, mate.
Oh, let's get back down to Bramall Lane.
Beautiful downtown Bramall Lane.
Where we can hopefully get a result. Put a bit of pressure on Burnley so we don't finish bottom.
We've not talked about Fulham.
No, we haven't, to be fair.
Jono, tell us a bit more about Fulham. If we're going to talk about it, we might as well talk about them
sat
properly.
12th in the league, comfortable mid-table, 38 points, a nice 43 goals.
Nice.
He'll love a goal from open play, scoring 32.
Fuck!
8 set piece.
Fuck!
Only the 2 penalties.
Fuck!
Best rated player is Anthony Robinson.
Anthony Robinson.
Anthony.
Didn't we go for him at one point?
We
lost out to him.
Did
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah. Did he come from Wigan?
I'm not sure, to be fair. Top goal scorer with 7 goals. It's not many 7 goals, to be fair.
In a Premier League, it is.
But you look, they've got goals from everywhere. Alex Iwobi, Bobby Reid, both on 5. Robinson with 6 assists. Pereira, very high rating. Harry Wilson, I hope he's still crying because Wales lost. Yeah, they've got a very, very good team.
Yeah. Go on. All that being said about them, what are you saying? What are we saying for this game?
I'm going for a 3-0 loss.
For Fulham? That's brave. John was saying 3-0 blades.
Well, it depends because I don't know if we've got some injuries back. I'm not sure on squad list at the moment. I just think Fulham are miles better than us. I think it'll help them from having a game last week like we didn't. Week before. And especially with a 3-0 win against Spurs, they'll be right up for this one.
Yeah, I don't think we're that bad when we're 1-0.
I thought we were never in that game, really.
Yeah, I thought we were better.
A fluky goal that we got. And
even keel, but I did have a few drinks that day. But at the end of the day, it weren't a game where we got trounced until subs got made.
Yeah, that seems to be the story of our season at times, isn't it?
Funny that, isn't it? It's almost like your backup players on your first team and trying to make it do, so you enter your third choice players by the time you get to subs. I wonder how that happened. What a royal fuck up you are.
Anyway, I meant to bring that up actually. What did you think of Bettis' interview?
Spoke well.
Yes, I really enjoyed it actually, and a few questions were yes, no, and I'm like, oh.
My thing with Bettis is he's always direct to the point. If I could trust him, I'd like him.
Yeah.
But is that a kid? But then again, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. For all I know, Bettis could be told things, he gets answers, and then they change their mind and make him look a prick. So Bettis could be a fall guy.
Yeah, they could. He could. I really enjoyed his interview. I think he spoke really well.
I've dealt with him twice, and both times he's been sound with me.
Yeah,
that's all I can say about the matter. It didn't sound like he was happy about his players going and not being going to me.
I agree with what he said about Sanderberg. Everybody's moaning about he'd gone, but when he was playing for us, everybody was saying it was crap. No, we weren't. So we can both hold his hands over saying we was not like that. But there was a lot of players, and still saying some of them
idiots.
So yeah, he'd got a point with that. But yeah, I thought it was a very good interview.
They were
on Radio Sheffield because he asked some very good questions.
They did, and to me, that's what happens when you put them in front of like. This is no disrespect, Sheffield that way. Love you both, because I'd love people like on this channel, but I'd rather them go on Radio Sheffield.
Yeah,
wider audience. Questions from not only journalists but people from come on the podcast, get their questions in so they can rewrite it. It just works better and it gets to a wider audience. And also it goes on the national record of things they've said to hold against them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, Hal and Nick did a very good job with the Prince because they had to sift through a lot of bullshit. Whereas Radio Sheffield, you can't do that.
No.
Whereas on a fan channel, like if it were us, it'd been the same with us. We'd have got fed bullshit.
You've got to give him that time to talk and talk and talk.
Yeah. The problem is, Bettis did very well on that, whereas the Prince, he spins a yarn.
Yeah.
He cuts up all his time fucking spilling out propaganda, you royal fuck up. But for me, I thought Bettis did really well on that. Jono, my score prediction. Now we're back onto it.
Yeah. We missed a bit out. We seemed to jump ahead of ourselves, didn't we? So
it's not like us to be premature. Anyway. I'm going for a Desmond.
Ooh, 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. I'm going for a Desmond. I just think it's one of them games. 1-0 Fulham, 1-0, 2-1 us. They get a late one to equalise, and then we on caution hold on for a 2-2 draw.
Sounds familiar.
It does sound very familiar, that, doesn't it? But no, a point's a point at this stage.
Yeah.
Let's
get us off bottom of the table. That's all I hope for end of season.
Yeah, because if we're at bottom of the table, there's every chance that saves us. If we're second bottom, we could be saved by points deductions. Anyway, anywho, who have we been sponsored by, Jono?
Glistening Kicks.
And the amazing Waverlets. And where can you find this as an audio podcast?
Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and Spotify.
Like the fucking Romans. I've been Johnny.
I've been Jono.
Up the fucking blades.
Blades.